Typically, when I buy a new bike, exhaust is usually always the first thing that I put on, which in fact was the first thing that I did to this 24 Road Glide when I got it. There was, though, another item that I wanted to change, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I've done some other small upgrades, some other small accessories that you've probably seen in some of my other videos. But this one today is hopefully going to make a big change in the way this thing rides. I'm referring to the windshield, and as far as windshields go, the top windshield looks really good. I think it goes with the bike well. I think it was designed well. I think it looks really nice on there, which is kind of why I didn't really put a lot of importance on changing it. But I just feel like the wind reduction on my head is, the wind buffeting on my head is just a little bit more than what I like. So I decided to buy one and give it a shot. This one obviously is another Amazon find that I ordered. It's very inexpensive, and it looks like it's going to be great for what we got going here. Now, I've already opened the box, but I have not taken it out. As you can see, there is no packaging, and I wanted to show you this because I just want everybody to see what it actually looks like when it arrives. So it's got plastic wrap tightly wrapped around it, but that's all. I mean, there's no packing peanuts, there's no bubble wrap, there's nothing. So I'm hoping that it doesn't have any scratches. I would assume it's probably fine. Typically with the Amazon boxes, they're usually in pretty good shape and they're not destroyed like some of the other boxes I've gotten in the mail. And this is another good example of a good box. But anyway, like I said, there's no packing materials or anything around it. So I'm going to take this old windshield off and put this one on. Probably won't do an install video per se because it's only 4 bolts. I know you guys have seen tons of install videos of windshields on these bikes, so I'm just going to save you that time, and I'm going to get right to the point and show you before and after, and then I will take a ride and let you know how the buffeting is. With this old one, the buffeting's pretty strong, and I just want to try to hopefully reduce that as much as I can. There it is. This thing is marketed on Amazon as for a CVO-ST or a regular Road Glide, so it does kind of have that molded look like the stock CVO windshields you see down there near the bottom, like right around in here. It's kind of got that molded look to it. It fits perfectly, not a problem with any of the bolt holes lining up. This is an 11.5 inch windshield, and I will get the tape measure and show you the difference between the two. I believe the other one may be 8.5 or an 8. But it's got that little lip at the top, to hopefully drive the wind up over it. But that was like $128 on Amazon. And there was a 15% discount code that got it down to $109. So pretty dang affordable. And it looks great. And I'm hoping that it does just as good as it looks. Okay, here's the old one here. I'm going to put a tape measure on it. Looks like it's 8 inches and an 1/8. Basically, is what that length is from bottom to top. So I'm going to measure this one. And it's actually 11 3/4. So 11 3/4 from the bottom to the top. Quite a bit different than that one. It looks good. Well, it took me a couple of days to get out and get the bike on the road after I put this windshield on, but I rode today for several hours, and I gotta say it's done a really good job. You can get a little bit better look at how it looks on the bike now out here. I like the way it looks. I love the price. There'll be a link down below in the description if you want to check one out. And you see it's got a little bit of molding around the bottom of it. It kind of gives it that ST windshield look, and that's kind of what they marketed for on Amazon. But $128 I think is what it's listed for. And then there was a code there for some reason for me, and I got it for $109. So it took 15% off. But anyway, looks great. The wind was greatly reduced. Still had a little bit of buffeting at the higher speeds, but I think, with anything it's going to be that way. to an extent, but you know, this is way better as far as wind protection is concerned than the stock windshield. Let me give you another look. And again, I'm riding with an ultra seat, so it's a much more padded seat, so it lifts me up a little bit higher. I think tomorrow I'm going to put on my stock seat and give it another go and see how it rides. Alright, so I just took a ride with the stock seat on, and it did lower me down a little bit, but not really any notice in the way the windshield works. It still provided about the same amount of wind coverage. Actually felt really good, so I'm really happy with this windshield. If you guys want to check them out, definitely put a link down below. I appreciate you guys taking a minute to watch the video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Ride safe.